yeah, shout out to Official Divine. Damn, 300k. Yeah, he thriving, bro. Keep thriving. But yeah, we're going to react to that. I may not be looking at the screen a lot because I'm trying to draw, obviously, but I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna be looking as well. I'm gonna be, focused as well. So yeah, let's get right to it. How strong is SpongeBob? Let's go.
SpongeBob SquarePants, a show that's been running for 20 years with a main character that can pretty much do anything.
Literally.
SpongeBob has a power called Toon Force, which allows...
Nah, let's even deep that though. Let's look at that for a second. Let me just show you something.
SpongeBob has a power called Toon Force, which allows...
Bro literally just bent the universe. I didn't even see that. I just
him to make his dreams a reality. And with a show that's...
And then he's a shapeshifter, bro. He's dead as a shapeshifter, bro.
Been running for 20 years.
What the?
He's bound to...
Let's not even talk about Prime. Like, let's not talk about Prime SpongeBob right now, cause like that shit. Super strength? Are we super strength?
Do something crazy. SpongeBob's strength seems to be completely subject to his emotion.
Why is he bumping his head like that? There's a video there's like a picture I'm trying to see.
Years with a main character that can pretty much do it.
Oh yeah, I said that. He's stretchy. Like he can basically take. I was about to say he can take that, but that's crazy. But yeah, he can take. Why am I thinking of what the fuck? What am I thinking of? Nah, that's crazy, bro. But nah, he has high durability. Yeah, his durability is high. So who really is testing him? Who really is?
Anything.
Let's find out, bro.
SpongeBob has a power called Toon Force, which allows him to make his dreams a reality.
That's basically like.
And with a show that's been running for 20 years, he's bound to do something crazy. SpongeBob's strength seems to be completely subject to his emotions and depends on if he believes he can do whatever it is he wants to do. From being able to change fate when he wants to live from a falling ice cream truck to jumping between episode transitions, it all depends on his wild running imagination, and he can do some pretty amazing things. In an episode of SpongeBob, SpongeBob was able to suck up the entire ocean using a leaf blower.
I'm actually playing about what the hell is wrong with me, bro? What the hell is wrong with me? I heard one thing and I ran with it. I didn't even because I'm not looking at the screen. That's why I just went off with what I heard, and what I heard was crazy. So let's just play the video, bro.
SpongeBob was able to suck up the entire ocean using a leaf blower, with the Earth's ocean being massive, weighing 1.4
You know what else is massive?
quintillion tons, with the entire planet itself weighing 6 septillion tons, with a majority of it being the ocean. And he was able to do this in a little under 3 seconds, with some calculations for this feat being very interesting, as it seems that this leaf blower has enough force to obliterate the entire planet. With his actually being pretty consistent, because in another episode of SpongeBob, he was able to absorb so much water that he literally grew to the size of the moon and replaced it. And of course, he would have relativity to Patrick, who got a brain freeze that was so intense that it froze over the entire planet.
Okay, at first I didn't think this was gonna be anything crazy, but like, what the fuck? Yo, he's actually they're actually OP like, and Patrick can freeze the whole globe. SpongeBob is literally the moon. What the fuck? Nah.
For 5 billion years. But all of these feats get trumped.
Wait. Hold on. My bad. Let me just share out.
Planet for 5 billion years. Patrick, who got a brain freeze that was so intense that it froze over the entire planet for 5 billion years. But all of these feats get trumped by just a single one. In an episode titled The String, SpongeBob pulls a string off Squidward's shirt and keeps pulling the string to the point that he destroys everything around him. He keeps pulling until the entirety of Bikini Bottom is erased, then pulls himself up a fishing line and erases an actual person from existence. But he doesn't stop there, as he pulls himself outside of the galaxy, eventually erasing all of it. And then he erases everything. with there being questionable takes about how far the SpongeBob cosmology actually goes, with them possibly being able to interact with parallel worlds through mirrors, as seen when they were able to interact with mirror versions of themselves, with Patrick being regarded as the dumbest character in the show.
Yo, low key, this is actually like insane to me because I'm kind of hooked on this because what the hell? They're actually OP, like dead ass. You wouldn't think that. I mean, yeah, Toon Force and everything, but you wouldn't think it's that crazy. Bro pulled out a string and literally removed the whole existence. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? And then this nigga over here froze the whole globe for 5 billion years. Nah. That's insane.
However, he might be smarter than we think. In another episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to come up with inventions, with Patrick claiming that he created a parallel universe using mirrors, and even though SpongeBob dismisses it, it was true. Meaning Patrick can create parallel universes. Alright, I'm joking, but these universes definitely do exist. We actually see more examples of this in the episode Atlantis SquarePants, where the main cast travels to the lost city of Atlantis, and Squidward is able to access alternate worlds by jumping through paintings. SpongeBob is even able to access people.
So all of them are basically OP then, and we just don't see this like that in the show. Because I don't remember it being this crazy. I don't remember it being this like damn, they're actually strong as fuck. But like. Fair, bro. Fair. So now nobody can chat to me when I say this SpongeBob is Loki being Goku. Damn, niggas is gonna be on my ass for that one. People are gonna be on my ass for that one, huh? Yeah. I said it, and what? Matter of fact, hold on. I said it. SpongeBob is being Goku. What y'all gonna do about it? You seen him literally wipe out existence. You seen fucking Patrick freeze a whole galaxy. Okay, okay, that's a stretch. But you get what I mean. They OP as fuck. Alright. And they're beating Goku. Chat to me about it. They're beating Goku. I'm waiting. Explain yourself. Defend your mans. Cause clearly he is that strong. He's beating Naruto as well. Hold that. Superman ain't coming close. Hold that. Batman. That's not even. Alright, buddy. What, he needs prep time? Bro, he's wiped you out of existence before that. Who else? Who really is there? What, you want to say Luffy? Nah, Luffy. Nah, y'all stop playing. Luffy, Luffy could stand 2 on 2 if he really being dead ass. Like, come on now, y'all stop it. Luffy can do it. Luffy knows what he's doing. All right, like it's not that like Luffy actually knows what he's doing. He has the Toon Force as well, so he could go toe to toe. But Goku, no, not really. Fucking Superman, Batman, Captain America, Thor, yeah, they easy bag.
Those dreams, in which Gary explains that dreams are just windows to another realm that aren't bounded by.
What episode was this? That's missing. What episode? What season is this? Gary's talking now. What's going on?
By earthly limitations. We actually get some foresight that there might be higher dimensional worlds. In an episode titled Big Pink Loser, Patrick says that he wants to defeat the giant monkey man and save the 9th dimension. SpongeBob doesn't see this as impossible, but says it might be a little hard to do, with Bubble Buddy in a video game also referencing the 9th dimension, so this might actually exist. With these statements being pretty vague, as these dimensions don't necessarily imply higher dimensional realms. However, entering into the SpongeBob comics, this can get pretty interesting. In the SpongeBob comic issue 37 titled Dreams of the Dreamy Dreamer, SpongeBob falls into a deep sleep and starts traveling to higher dimensions and interacts with a jellyfish that allows SpongeBob to.
I didn't even really know SpongeBob had a comic, but fair.
Interact with him on the same dimensional plane of existence. SpongeBob eventually finds the Dreamy Dreamer, and this is the being who dreamt all of the main cast into existence, and SpongeBob was able to wake him up from his eternal slumber. with this being very arguable if simply existing on the same plane scales you anywhere. However, you can argue that SpongeBob was able to destroy all of this by pulling the string. However, it's equally as possible that he just destroyed his dimension, with SpongeBob also having a book that has every event in SpongeBob's history within it, and whose pages can destroy all of reality. And of course, the pencil that can create and destroy anything that SpongeBob wants. He's been able to interact with the narrator between transitions on multiple occasions, and has even run him over with a boat. And SpongeBob and the main cast have been able to interact with their authors and voice actors, with SpongeBob's speed being pretty impressive as well, as he would be relative if not faster than Patrick, who can run to the sun and back in 11 seconds, making him massively faster than light. Going even further, you can argue that his string pulling feat destroyed all of space and time, and SpongeBob was able to move around within this timeless void, making his speed immeasurable.
Hey, what are we saying, bro? Like, yeah, it's dead ass. He is being Goku. He's able to move and breathe without anything. Bro, what the fuck? He is being Goku. Let's be real, bro. He is.
This would actually be pretty consistent, because in an episode titled Dungeons and Dragons, SpongeBob and Patrick participate in a jousting match and hit each other so hard that they literally launched themselves back in time. However, on the official channel's YouTube description for the episode, it states that they were simply transported to a medieval version of Bikini Bottom, which could be the case, but this would just add consistency. But hey, who am I kidding? He outran the cameraman. Keep up with that, Flash. Overall, SpongeBob would scale for—
Nah, this guy's evil, bro. This divine guy is evil, bro. What do you mean, bro? Just I don't be dissing Flash now. What we doing? Yeah, I know Flash never run faster than the cameraman. He did it. Yeah, but like, you don't gotta say it like that. You ain't gotta be petty. You ain't gotta be petty. Damn.
Universal to complex multiversal with immeasurable speed. In the end, our favorite childhood cartoon character has come a long way over the 20 years and has strength that is beyond our imagination. But what do you expect? He's always ready, and all of this power lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Under the sea.
What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an—
Shout out to Divine, bruh. Shout out to Divine. Shout out to official Divine. Alright, bruh. See, that's what I'm saying, bruh. SpongeBob really got it. SpongeBob really got it. If we really be real, SpongeBob got it, bruh. SpongeBob got it. But let's see. Could have been house. Could have